Hey guys, so we're back in an extremely short pre-show match. Nixon Newell defeated Taylor Hendricks in 5:24 by pinfall for Welsh Destroyer. Nixon Newell had a 39, Taylor Hendricks with a 26. There's no skill improvements. An extremely short pre-show match. Candice LeRae defeated Taya Valkyrie in 4:51 by pinfall with a heartbreaker. Candice LeRae with a 39, Taya Valkyrie with a 37. In an extremely short pre-show match, Kaylee Ray defeated Mercedes Martinez in 5:18 by pinfall with a gory bomb. Kaylee Ray with a 51, Mercedes Martinez with a 37. In an extremely short pre-show match, Gail Kim defeated Scarlett Bordeaux in 5:14 by pinfall with a happy ending. Gail Kim with a 70, Scarlett Bordeaux with a 23. Gail Kim is improving in performance skills. And yeah, so we've got Havoc and Allysin Kay saying they're going to be a mainstay in the WWM Women's Tag Team division and they won't be messed about. So yeah, and then Trent and Rocky Romero say they are pissed off with always being put down by the other talent on the roster, and that they will be taking it to the other teams. So they fight Damien Duke and Eugene in a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling. Roppongi Vice defeated Damien Duke and Eugene in 5:46 when Rocky Romero defeated Eugene by submission with an ankle lock. Rocky Romero had a 53, Trent with a 41, Eugene with a 28 and Damien Duke with a 39. Damien Duke is improving in performance skills. So, in a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, Sasha Banks defeated Angel Williams in 6:17 by pinfall with a wheelbarrow bulldog. Sasha Banks got 57, Angel Williams with a 33. And then she hypes herself up. She really wants to be number one, and she's going to take all the losers in the women's division down. And in a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, Dalton Castle defeated Mr. Anderson in 8:41 by submission. Dalton Castle with a 35 and Mr. Anderson with a 37. Dalton Castle is improving in rumble skills. And Sabu attacks Dalton Castle with a table, eventually putting him through it. Ricochet defeated Matt Morgan in 10:26 by pinfall with a shooting star press. Ricochet had a 62, Matt Morgan with a 60. And then in the ring, Whisper and Stevens are beaten down. Ricochet when Thaddeus Bullard's music hits and he runs down to the ring to fight them off. And Robbie E and Robbie T come into the ring. Robbie T saying he's the main man, and when Eddie Edwards comes back to WWM, he is going to take him down at the next pay-per-view. The fans were annoyed at the amount of non-wrestling sequences they had to sit through. Yeah, basically, I didn't accidentally, because I wasn't doing proper storylines. I was doing shows. I put the match angle up, but I'll put it down for next time. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this part, and I'll see you in a bit for the next. Hey guys, welcome back. Deonna Purrazzo defeated Marty Bell in 5:18 by pinfall. Deonna Purrazzo with a 29, Marty Bell with a 28. Dominique Fabiano defeated Angel Williams in 4:46 by pinfall. Dominique Fabiano with a 40 and Angel Williams with a 34. Should I say 30? Scarlett Bordeaux defeated Melina Perez in 4:49 by pinfall with a diving crossbody. Scarlett Bordeaux had a 19, Melina Perez with a 23. Nixon Newell defeated Ashley Lane in 4:48 by pinfall of a Welsh Destroyer. Showing true unprofessionalism, I'm clearly unhappy Ashley Lane completely phoned in her last performance. It was clear to everyone she wasn't trying at all. That's hilarious. Nixon Newell got 36, Ashley Lane with 23. Ivelisse Velez defeated Mercedes Martinez in 5:26 by pinfall with a disdain. Ivelisse had a 28, Mercedes Martinez with 34. Tessa Blanchard defeated Talia Madison in 4:53 by submission. Tessa Blanchard with a 34, Talia Madison with a 25. Toni Storm defeated Taya Valkyrie in 5:01 by submission. Toni Storm had a 38, Taya Valkyrie with a 39. In an extremely short pre-show match, Robbie T defeated Eugene in 5:13 by pinfall with a freak buster. Robbie T had a 35, Eugene with a 28. Canadian British Connection defeated Asian Passion in 5:36 when Zaya Brookside defeated Io Shirai by submission. Laurel Van Ness with a 32, Zaya Brookside with a 36, Candice LeRae with a 44, and Io Shirai with a 37. Havoc and Alison Kay take out absolutely everyone because they want to be part of this tag team division, so they're going to stop at everything to take everybody out. In a decent match, Bobby Fish defeated Loki in 5:54 by pinfall with a Fishhook Deluxe Edition. Bobby Fish had a 32, Loki with a 40. And then Bobby Fish wants a new opponent to Marty Scurll. Yeah, basically, I've gone around releasing people that are available, and I'm thinking about bringing them back in the future on a day where we can actually, like, when we're good enough for them. Bobby Fish improved in acting. In a bout that had superb wrestling and great heat, Gail Kim defeated Sasha Banks and Kaylee Ray in 5:02 when Gail Kim defeated Kaylee Ray by submission with a flying dragon. The match had a lot of interference. Rosemary targeted Kim, Ray and Banks, and Amazing Kong attacked Kim, Ray and Banks. Gail Kim makes defense number 8 of her WWM Women's title. Sasha Banks had a 61, Kaylee Ray with a 48, and Gail Kim with a 67. Gail Kim's improved in technical and performance. And yeah, Rosemary and Amazing Kong attack everybody because they're sick and tired of being left with nothing to do, and so they want to be part of the match. So yeah, so what we'll do is at the pay-per-view we'll do a 5-way, so I'll book that in now. So yeah, book match 5-way. Gail Kim, Kaylee Ray, Sasha Banks, Rosemary, and Amazing Kong. There we go. There we go. The Briscoe, in a sectional match, the Briscoe brothers defeat The Addiction in 8:27, when Mark Briscoe defeated Christopher Daniels by pinfall of a froggy bow. Mark Briscoe had a 68, Jay Briscoe with a 66, Christopher Daniels with a 63, and Frankie Kazarian with a 59. There was no work improvements. Mark Briscoe debuted a New Hope spot that got the crowd behind him. His psychology will be helped by being able to use it as a go-to spot in the future. Yeah, and Robbie T comes out and says that Robbie wants a title shot, and then Davey Richards comes out and says, well, I'm pissed off that he's been released, so I'm gonna be his replacement. because I was his tag team partner, and based off being his tag team partner gets me a title shot. In a bout that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, Nick Aldis defeated James Storm in 12:35 by pinfall with a diving elbow drop. Nick Aldis with a 45, James Storm with a 63. There was no work improvements. And that ends the show. So yeah, we'll see you for the next part. In an extremely short pre-show match, Nixon Newell defeated Angel Williams in 5:10 by pinfall of a Welsh Destroyer. Nixon Newell with a 35, Angel Williams with a 32. Angel Williams is improving in performance. Keely Ray defeated Mercedes Martinez in 5:02 by pinfall of a Swanton Bomb. Keely Ray with a 47, Mercedes Martinez with a 32. Deonna Purrazzo defeated Marty Bell in 4:44 by pinfall. Deonna Purrazzo with a 31, Marty Bell with a 26. She's improving in performance, which is nice. Taylor Hendricks defeated Melina Perez by pinfall with a Kiss Goodnight. Taylor Hendricks with a 27, Melina Perez with a 25. Asian Passion defeated Talia Madison and ODB in 4:44 when Candice LeRae defeated ODB by pinfall with a Passion. Candice LeRae had a 42, Irish Rav a 40, ODB with a 24, and Talia Madison with a 26. Gail Kim defeated Dominique Fabiano in 5:20 by pinfall with an Eat defeat. Gail Kim with a 65, Dominique Fabiano with a 28. In an extremely short pre-show match, Sasha Banks defeated Ashley Lane in 5:33 by pinfall with a wheelbarrow bulldog. Sasha Banks with a 57, Ashley Lane with a 16. Sasha Banks is improving in Rumble. Dalton Castle defeated George Murdoch in 4:41 by pinfall. Dalton Castle with a 38, George Murdoch with a 36. In a decent match, Killer Instinct defeated Daughters of Sin, Canadian-British Connection and Young Destruction in 5:59 when Havoc defeated Laura Van Ness by pinfall with an AK Killer. Killer Instinct win the WWM Women's Tag Team titles. In terms of ring work, Amazing Kong was head and shoulders above everyone else. So yeah, Young Destruction have been dethroned. So we'll see what happens in the upcoming weeks with these lot. Tony Storm had a 38, Tess Blanchard with a 36, Amazing Kong with a 58, Rosemary with a 33, Laura Van Ness with a 33, Isaiah Brookside with a 37, Havoc with a 38, and Alison Kay with a 31. There are no skill improvements. And yeah, as they come to the ring, Aaron Stevens and the Whisper want to have a match, or Aaron Stevens wants to have a match with Thaddeus Ballard next week, and the Whisper will take on Ricochet next week as well, and then they'll have a tag team match against each other. So yeah, because they're sick and tired of seeing them walk around like they can do what they want. In a butt that had a decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling, Bobby Fish defeated Sabu in 7:15 by submission with a Fish Hook Deluxe Edition. Bobby Fish with a 34, Sabu with a 22. And Dalton Castle attacked Sabu. In a butt that had good heat and decent wrestling, Robbie T defeated Chavo Guerrero Jr. in 6:15 by pinfall with a chokeslam. Robbie T with a 38, Chavo with a 20. Robbie T is improving in technical and performance. In a butt that had great heat and decent wrestling, Marty Scurll defeated Abyss in 11:32 by submission with a crossface chicken wing. He made defense number 4. Mighty Skull with a 47, Abyss with a 39. In a bout that had fantastic heat and good wrestling, War Machine defeated The Addiction in 11-17 when Hanson defeated Christopher Daniels by pinfall. Raymond Rowe with a 36, Hanson with a 45, Christopher Daniels with a 58, and Frankie Kazarian with a 57. Hanson is improving in flying and performance skills. Rocky Romero and Trent tried to attack Hanson and Raymond Rowe, but wind up getting beaten down. Okay, so we need to sort that out for next week. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. You guys, welcome back. In an extremely short pre-show match, Kaylee Ray defeated Angel Williams in 4:43 by pinfall with a gory bomb. Kaylee Ray with a 48, Angel Williams with a 30. Angel Williams is improving in performance. In an extremely short pre-show match, Priscilla Kelly defeated Ivelisse Velez in 5:29 by submission. Priscilla Kelly with a 32, Ivelisse with a 27. There was no work improvements. So yeah, we got Priscilla Kelly now. I'm not sure how good she is in terms of the game, but in real life she's really young and she is quite good. So in an extremely short pre-show match, Asian Passion defeated ODB and Mercedes Martinez in 4:52 when Candice LeRae defeated Mercedes Martinez by pinfall of Passion. Candice LeRae with a 42, Irish Riot with a 39, Mercedes Martinez with a 32, ODB with a 24. Young Destruction defeated Melina Perez and Talia Madison in 4:40 when Toni Storm defeated Melina Perez by submission. Young Destruction both had a 35, Talia Madison with a 25, and Melina Perez with a 21. Toni Storm is improving in flying skills. In an extremely short pre-show match, Silverhawk defeated Loki in 5:11 by submission. Silverhawk with a 28, Loki with a 47. Silverhawk is improving in technicals. Ace Austin defeated Damian Duke in 4:50 by pinfall. Ace Austin with a 25, Damian Duke with a 34. Tony Storm and Tessa Blanchard say that next week at the pay-per-view they will have their rematch. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Sasha Banks defeated Marty Bell and Taya Valkyrie in 5:34 when Sasha Banks defeated Marty Bell by pinfall with a roundhouse kick. Sasha Banks got 55, Marty Bell with a 24 and Taya Valkyrie with a 31. In a bout that had great heat and subpar wrestling, Ray's Hawk defeated George Murdoch in 7:05 by submission. Ray's Hawk with a 24, George Murdoch with a 26. In a bout that had fantastic heat and good wrestling, Thaddeus Bullard defeated Aaron Stevens in 8:11 by pinfall with a clash of the Titus. Thaddeus with a 52 and Aaron Stevens with a 45. In an exceptional match, the Briscoe brothers defeated The Addiction in 14:46 when Jay Briscoe defeated Christopher Daniels by pinfall with a Spike J Driller. Mark Briscoe with a 64-5, Jay Briscoe with an 81, Christopher Daniels with a 59, and Frankie Kazarian with a 56. And then in this angle, Davey Richards comes out and says to Alex Shelley and Davey Richards comes out and says he wants a title match. Then Alex Shelley comes from behind and attacks him. So they have a match, and Davey manages to pick up the win against Zack Sabre Jr. in 10:53 by pinfall of a creeping death. He nearly had his own death there, but lucky he got away with it. Davey Richards with a 52, Zack Sabre Jr. with 62. Davey improved in Rumble technical and performance. The crowd wasn't happy as they expected more angles and interview segments. I can't get a good in between medium, but this seems about right, so yeah. I'll see you for the pay. Hey guys, welcome to the pay-per-view. An extremely short pre-show match. Reagan Fire defeated Ty Valkyrie in 5:17 by pinfall. Ty Valkyrie over 30, Reagan Fire over 23. No improvements. Priscilla Kelly defeated Marty Bell in 4:38 by pinfall. Priscilla Kelly over 28, Marty Bell over 24. In a extremely short pre-show match, Bruno Maloney defeated Drago in 4:40 by pinfall. Bruno Maloney over 23, Drago over 30. Ace Austin defeated Damien Duke in 4:49 by submission. Ace Austin with a 27, Damien Duke with a 30. In an extremely short pre-show match, Silverhawk defeated Mr. Anderson in 5:02 by pinfall. Silverhawk with a 29, Mr. Anderson with a 34. Robbie E is injured, so yeah, he literally got injured like 2 days before the pay-per-view, so I was proper pissed. I think he got injured at somewhere else. Well, he didn't get injured for me. He got injured somewhere else, but I can't remember who he wrestles for. Maybe like TNA. In the next match, in about that, I had good heat and decent wrestling. British Strong Style defeated El Hijo del Fantasma and James Storm in 9:05 when Tyler Bate defeated James Storm by pinfall with a Tyler Driver 97. Tyler Bate with a 31. Pete Dunne with a 39, James Storm with a 59, and El Hijo del Fantasma with a 66. He's improved in Rumble as well. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Dalton Castle defeated Matt Morgan in 6:08 by submission. Dalton Castle with a 40, Matt Morgan with a 42. In a decent match, Sasha Banks defeated Kaylee Ray, Gail Kim, Rosemary, and Amazing Kong in 3:59 when Sasha Banks defeated Rosemary by pinfall with a roundhouse kick. So yeah, I suspect you guys knew I was gonna get Sasha Banks to win this at some point. Gail Kim with a 67, Kaylee Ray with a 46, Sasha Banks with a 61, Rosemary with a 32, and Amazing Kong with a 56. Gail Kim and Kaylee Ray are improving in performance. In a decent match, Killer Instinct defeated Young Destruction in 14:06 when Alison Key defeated Tessa Blanchard by submission with a go-go presser after blatantly cheating. Killer Instinct make defense number 1 of their WWM Women's Tag Team titles. Toni Storm suffered a herniated disc. For God's sakes. Toni Storm with a 38, Tessa Blanchard with a 31, Havoc with a 40, and Alison Kay with a 35. Toni Storm is improving in performance skills. And then Zaya Brookside and Laurel Van Ness attack everybody. Because to try and get in the title picture, you have to attack everybody. Zaya Brookside is developing better performance skills. In a decent match, Thaddeus Bullard and Ricochet defeated Aaron Stevens and the Whisper in 11:43 when Ricochet defeated Aaron Stevens by pinfall with a shooting star press. The Whisper had a 35, Aaron Stevens with a 41, Ricochet with a 59, and Thaddeus Bullard with a 50. No worker improvements. In a decent match, Marty Scurll defeated Bobby Fish in 6:21 by submission with a crossface chicken wing. During the match, we also saw Razor Hawk run in and attack Fish and attack Marty Scurll. He makes defense number 5. Marty Scurll with a 52 and Bobby Fish with a 36. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Abyss in 6:43 by submission with a Young Boy Killer. Zack Sabre Jr. had a 46, Abyss with a 38. In a good match, the Young Bucks defeated the Briscoe Brothers, War Machine and Roppongi Vice in 17:22 when Matt Jackson defeated Rocky Romero by pinfall with a more bang for your buck. The Young Bucks make defense number 5 of their WWM Tag Team titles. Mark Briscoe over 60, Jay Briscoe with a 65, Nick Jackson with an 83, Matt Jackson with an 85, Raymond Rao with a 41, Hanson with a 37, Rocky Romero with a 50, and Trent with a 42. Trent is improving in performance skills, Mark Briscoe and Rumble. In a bout that had great heat and good wrestling, Matt Sydal defeated Christopher Daniels in 9-12 by pinfall with a Here We Go driver. Matt Sydal with 64, Christopher Daniels with a 48. And then Thaddeus is with Matt Sydal, celebrating with Matt Sydal. In a bout that had good heat and good wrestling, great heat and good wrestling, Nick Aldis defeated David Richardson and Alex Shelley in 1953 when, not that long ago, when Nick Aldis defeated David Richardson by pinfall after using a foreign object. Nick Aldis was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else's performances. David Richardson with a 57, Alex Shelley with 59, and Nick Aldis with a 43. Nick Aldis is improving in technical and David Richardson improving in performance. So yeah, we'll see my plans for Nick Aldis soon. And Nick Aldis has a celebration ceremony to commemorate his recent success in the show. The show increased our popularity in 2 regions. Okay, let's round Matt and Nick Jackson. Oh, what's that? Sasha Banks. Commented on a good performance. Seem pleased. So I'll be right back when we get to the main screen. Okay, so we're back. So yeah, let's go through the roster. Or push everybody. So I'm gonna go through all the people who I've used. I used Alex Shelley. He might be good on. He's gone up a bit, quite a lot. One sec. So around February, cool. I haven't used Cody Rhodes. Okay, so he's gone up a bit in Southwest. They usually go up a bit in Southwest because I always fight in the Southwest and Tri-State. So he's gone up by a bit. What about Matt Jackson? Yeah, so when I look at them, I look from here to here on how much popularity they've gained. He might have gained a lot out of it, but no, not really. It's because he's not really done much either. Nick Jackson's gone up a lot. I brought in some new boys for the R division. I'm going to be getting rid of a load of these guys. Okay, so Mark Briscoe's gone up 1. About Matt Sydal. He's gone up a lot. Ricochet. He should have gone up, you'd expect. Yeah, he's gone up a bit. But Zack Sabre Jr. He's only gone. He hasn't gone up. He's gone down there. About Dalton. He's gone up a lot. Hanson. Yeah, he's gone up a bit. Marty Skull. Pete Dunne's gone up a bit. What about Thaddeus Ballard? He's only gone up one in our area. One of the areas we've been using Tri-State and Southwest. They're next to each other, so you can see Tyler Bate is going up. I wonder if Bobby Fish went up. So I'll bring him in as a jobber, and then I had to put him in like the title picture for a bit. Razorhawk. What about Robbie T? He's been in the main title picture. Okay, he's only gone up by one. Oops. Silverhawk, he had a fight. He's gone up by a lot. I don't think I have any announcements. So got a women's division. Let's look at Alison Kay. She's gone up by a few. Got Gail Kim. She's gone up a lot. Kaylee Ray. She might have gone a lot due to, yeah, I think she's gone up due to these fights. Priscilla Kelly, she's gone up a few. Sasha Banks sort of stayed around their area, which is good. Tessa Blanchard, she kind of went down, sort of. Did I check Toni Storm? She doesn't have anything at the moment. Yeah, she's gone down, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. So yeah, let's go through some of the other stuff. Titles. Fuck sake, I fucking forgot to put it on Nicky Boy. Nickel this. Oops. We'll pretend like that never happened. Here we go. That's like the first time I've legit done that. See, create a meeting. Franchise players. Next big things is Sasha Banks. Hot prospects. Bruno Maloney's on here. That's why I bring him in. Talk the talk. Showstoppers. Ring Generals. Who's hot? Gail Kim, Pete Dunne, Marty Skull, Candice LeRae, and Tessa Blanchard. Who's not? Melina Perez, Marty Bell, Mercedes Martinez, ODB, and Christopher Daniels. Time decline. And we'll look at the hidden gems. Brent Wellington, everyone's favourite porn star. And Davari, which is hilarious. Here's our announcers. I forgot to add our mate on here. Carl Baker. Jeez. Here's our show names. WWM New Beginning, Raw Power, Ultimate Jeopardy, Heat No Mercy, For the Ages, Awaken, Full Force, High Voltage, Anything Can Happen, Armageddon and Revolution. Here's our size. Yeah, I had a problem last time here where I had a glitch where it said I'd gone down even though I hadn't gone down at all. Backstage, yeah. Backstage is not going on too well. Medical, Tony Storm for 1 month. Let's see. Yay. Tony Storm will be back in 3 months. How annoying. Robbie E is back in 10 days and EC3 is back in 3. See, can I get a better broadcasting deal? I doubt it. Yeah, didn't think so. Coverage is very small. And that's it really. Apart from the fact that we're losing fat amounts of money each month. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you guys later.